I'm excited. I'm even hyped as a Finn can be. I think Slush is the best event I've ever been at. And it's mostly thanks to over 2,000 volunteers that are warmer, more caring, and more passionate about Slush and all the guests than anywhere else globally. So I think our over 2,000 volunteers deserves a big hand. Thank you. So my name is Kristo. I've built several companies, most of them being miserable failures. And with Smartly, it seems we've done something right. In less than 3 years, we've been growing to be a market leader globally, helping the largest online advertisers and online companies to acquire users and customers online. And we've been growing, as you can see from the stats, faster than 25% of the publicly listed companies in US have done at our stage. And we've been doing it extremely profitable. So I think that's really exciting. This is the first time we're launching these numbers, and I'm really proud of our team who's been doing an extremely good job. But I think there is one single reason why we've been able to grow this fast. And we've done one thing right, and that's the culture we've built to maximize the product development speed. I'll tell you a bit about the ecosystem where we work so you understand better why this is so essential for a SaaS company like us and in an extremely fast growing and changing ecosystem. So we work with Facebook, Instagram. In future, we will be working with Pinterest, Snapchat, and all of these companies are building their products and innovating faster than any other company globally. They come up with new ad formats and new targetings and new ways of acquiring users and customers every week. And only because that extremely fast change, a company from middle of nowhere in less than 2.5 years, less than 3 years, being able to become a market leader. We are wiping the floor with our US competitors who has amazing amount of funding, amazing founders, amazing customers. But because of the change and the extremely rapid change, a small company from middle of nowhere can beat those companies. And that's because we figure out how to solve the right problems for right customers in the right way, faster than anyone else in our ecosystem. And doing that, releasing quality code and building a long-term sustainable product that we can develop still 10 years ahead. I'll talk about 3 different things, 3 different aspects and how we've actually been able to build that culture and how we've been able to solve these problems faster. The first thing is maximizing learning. So everything we do at Smartly, we maximize the learning from our customers, from the front end to our product. The question is that how we transform the latest knowledge, the latest needs from customers to be visible features, services at our product as fast as possible. The whole company, whole Smartly, is architectured around that focus. There is few things that I believe are extremely important. The first is self-organizing teams. And with self-organizing teams, it means that they have the responsibility and they have the understanding and all data available to make the right decision, to build the right things, to focus to the right customers and so forth. But that doesn't work without a very, very strong vision that everyone aligns with and everyone understands deeply. And also with insane transparency about data, decision making, and everything else. And how we actually do this is that every Monday morning we meet the whole company. We have 7 offices globally. We meet online with all those offices and we discuss our current problems. We share our data, we share our customer learnings. Every Monday at 9 a.m. we eat breakfast together and we record, we take notes, we share, and we discuss. And every Friday, our development teams, we end the Friday. We have beers, we have fun, we celebrate our wins, but most importantly, our developers demo our tool and ask feedback from our sales and account managers every Friday. They develop and educate what they've built, they ask feedback what they should build next week. And this is extremely important. And once a quarter, we have our all-hands strategy session, Future I/O, where we set our priorities for next 6 months and we agree and discuss in detail with the whole team. So everyone at Smartly is extremely smart. I feel that I learn every day from the whole team, and it would be waste if we are not getting everyone's input to think about the future of the company, the vision of the company, the priorities, and how we execute that. So that's how we maximize the learning. That's the first point. The second point is that we are all full stack. Our engineers sell and our salespeople code. And it's actually interesting because I think it's all about trust, it's all about understanding, and it's all about how you can communicate with the same language between the sales and the engineers. And when our salespeople understands very deeply the product and the product needs and even the details, they actually fix bugs and they build optimization features for our customers. When they do that, and when you combine that with engineers that truly understands the customer pains and are interested to be in front line with the customers, you create a culture where you speak same language, you talk about same things, and you can build things and solve the problems same way with the same goal. I think that's very, very important. And another aspect of being a full stack is that everyone does support weekly. I sit 4 hours every week on our support chats answering the problems our customers has. And everyone else does that. Even our lawyer at the company does that. And that creates a culture where our salespeople are not selling air. They are under-promising and over-delivering. They know exactly what are the problems our customers are facing. They know exactly where we have a product market fit and where we should say no to customers. But also our engineers, often the times they build something, they've talked to the customers and they built that, and then they realize that, okay, the customer understood this totally differently. And we should probably fix it. They talk on a chat with the customer about the specific feature, and they explain, and they teach, and they learn. And that's extremely important. The third, which I think is very special, and this is very, very important to me personally, that we built the product extremely closely with the most demanding customers globally. And we serve all the biggest online advertisers at each continent on e-com and online travel. And what it means in practice, that we invite our biggest customers, most demanding customers, every 6 months, we invite them to Helsinki to have a 2-day workshop with our engineers. They work with our engineers 2 days in a row. And when we have tens of these customers, we have actually every month a huge online advertiser joining our office, working several hours with our engineering teams and solving the problems together. And that is the third point that I think builds a culture and also a process, how you can transfer the knowledge from the customers, from the sales to product, and maximize the product development speed. And I think this is just an early start. And all of these three things starts with hiring. And I'm a big believer to hire people to elevate, not to delegate. Hire people that are passionate about learning and challenging themselves. And when you hire those people, they actually solve almost all the problems on their own. When you just give them trust, you give them context, and you make sure that they have all the data available and that you're aligned with all your vision and the goals in short and in a long term. We're at the moment 100 people. I would need 50 more developers and 50 more account managers right away. Our biggest bottleneck has been and will always be hiring. And if you're interested to talk more or think about Smartly as a potential employee, we'll be at the engine room the whole day at our booth. And I'm also there. I'm more than happy to tell you more about Smartly, talk about this, our culture, how we built the company. And as said, we've actually built our company in a very interesting way. We hire and educate our talent in Helsinki, but we ship them to San Francisco, New York, Singapore, Berlin, and London to our offices. And we rotate those people. So that's also an amazing opportunity for young people to get a great experience outside Finland in a very fast pace. I thank you all for being an amazing audience. And I thank the organizers for organizing the best ever startup conference. This is my first time in 4 years at Slush. I've been in US every time, and I just think Finland have changed for good. Thank you.